What's up, everybody? It's Jaiden Cable with Home of Fight. Today I'm here with Payton Talbott. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. All right. Well, let's get right into it. So, obviously, Henry Cejudo. He's one of the most credentialed UFC fighters of all time. He's done almost everything. What excited you the most when you accepted this fight?
Um, just the fact that he's in the top 10 and he's, a future Hall of Famer. And he's one of the best to ever do it, honestly. So to see how I stack up against somebody like that that's all I need.
Yeah. And how big of an honor is it to fight him on his last fight in the UFC?
Oh, it's huge. I've been saying that all week. It's a huge honor to be in the spot that I am, and you just don't get that opportunity too often. And it's always special, People look a little bit harder when it's your last fight. So.
Yeah. And then yeah, when obviously like you said, he's one of the best to ever do it. A lot of fighters would get overwhelmed, getting that fight. What was your mindset approaching a guy who's almost done everything in the sport?
Oh, I mean, it was a little greedy. Like, that's everything I can have too. If I can take this guy out, then I can claim some of that. So, um, yeah, just a little greedy, I'd say.
hmm And you obviously know you have a 6 inch height difference against him. Going into training and just going into the fight, how do you think you're going to use that to your ability?
Just sniping, man. I like to use a lot of pressure too, so I'm not going to be dancing around on the outside too much, but we'll see. I think it's just going to be a lot of more clashing. He's going to try to stay outside of the pocket, and I'm going to try to snipe him on the way in, and I think there's going to be a lot of collision early on in the fight, especially.
How do you predict this fight going? If you had to give me an ending, what would your ending be?
Man, I think the ending would just be people being very satisfied with what they saw and just really appreciating the fact that they have eyes to bear witness.
hmm And obviously, a lot of people might watch this interview. A lot of people like to watch you. If Henry Cejudo is watching this right now, what would you like to say to him?
If Henry Cejudo is watching this, hey man, hey brother, I'm here to seek, kill, and destroy. Okay, I'm leaving no stone unturned, dude. That's like kind of my impression of him. But
Okay.
yeah, best of luck.
Okay.
May the
Okay.
best man win.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. And then also, obviously, after the fight, say you get that big win, is there anyone on your mind you want to call out? Maybe Marlon Vera, Zahabi, anyone?
I don't even know what the numbers are next to their names right now, but anybody in the top 10, give me a striker. After this, I'll have
Anyone doesn't
fought
matter.
three grapplers back to back to back. So, yeah, give me a striker. Anyone. Any one of them.
Okay. Any striker. Okay. And obviously, we have to talk about this. Merab approached you and actually pressed you. What was your reaction like? Was it a joke that he took too far? What happened?
I honestly didn't know what he was talking about when he first brought it up because that clip was taken from so long ago. And all he said was like, "Don't talk shit about me." And I was like, "What? Why was I talking shit about you?" But I mean, we eventually like squashed the beef. It was just, I called him dumb in an interview, and it had to do with a clip of him diving into ice, which I told a story about. He actually calls himself dumb in the clip, so I was like, dude, it just wasn't a very smart thing that you did. I appreciate you as a fighter, and like I love you as a champion, but it's just press. And we both mutually agreed like it's not a big deal, but yeah.
Yeah. How did that start? Did he just come up to you and like what happened?
No, we were just walking by each other. That was like in January this year when we both were fighting on the same card. I just said good luck to him, and then he's like, "Yeah, thanks, but don't talk shit about me." And I was like, "What?" Um, yeah, we were just passing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, watching that, I was really curious what was going on behind the scenes. Yeah, and then Marab obviously said that he would fight you if you beat Henry, but he failed to remember your name. Do you think he actually knew your name and he was just saying that, or what?
He knows my name, and if he doesn't, then he will soon. It's only a matter of time. So, um,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you told him Petre, 'cause that's my name in
When you
Georgian.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maybe then he'd
When you
remember
heard
then.
that,
I
were you
don't
a little
know.
bit disrespected?
No, man, it's Merab. He's one of the funniest guys on the roster. I don't give a shit.
It's true. It's true. And does this make you more motivated to beat Henry because of what happened with you and Marab, or maybe if you win this, do you get a shot at the title possibly?
Nah, I highly doubt that. I don't think I'm just gonna spring into a title fight right after this, but it definitely puts me in the conversation, next year, based on the timing. But I'm not super worried about that. I'm just taking it one fight at a time. I'm pretty worried about Henry this week and nobody else. So we'll see if we both just show up on Saturday and do our jobs. I'm sure it'll eventually happen.
Yeah. And for the Henry camp, what do you believe was maybe the hardest part about it?
Throughout the Henry camp, I mean, honestly, it was a longer camp than normal, I feel like. So, just staying in that headspace and being locked in for that long, there's just more work to be done. But that's a good thing because I feel over prepared and I feel like I'm in the best shape I've been in. So, not not much was difficult, man. I enjoy this process.
Mhm. And you said today at Media Day, talking about Henry Cejudo, it takes a lot to make you cringe. When was the last time and what was it too that you cringed?
Probably something that I did because I'm pretty self-critical is probably like I saw myself speak on some interview and was like, oh. But I can't remember, anything specific. But uh, I don't know. Sometimes when I see those full violence clips, I cringe a little. Like, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
It takes a
okay.
lot to get me to cringe.
And then lastly, yeah, it takes you a lot. Okay. And obviously a lot of fans want to hear from you. What's a couple words you'd like to say to the fans watching this?
Guys, just keep your eyes peeled and just enjoy the last dance. Enjoy the last bit of cringe while it lasts, and yeah, I don't know. Just appreciate the last dance.
All right. Thank you so much, Payton Talbott. I'm looking forward to the fight. It's going to be great against Henry Cejudo. Thank you so much.
Thank you.